certainly just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
River Plate are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. A probing pass, spread neatly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi. Oh, good-looking ball. Davids gets a foot in here. And smartly reclaimed. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now that looks a decent ball. Back in once more.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
River Plate with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Mateus clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Serginho's cross. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard. David Villa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Villa. Nouri. Donatoni. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? Cruyff, and he shoots! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Serginho's cross. And that has been knocked clear. And no, that was never going to make it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And we'd
at
like
this
to
stage.
inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Serginho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Albert Ferrer nicked it back promptly. Just about up to the hour now. Nouri. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Donadoni providing an outlet on that flank. Kukcu. White. Rijkaard. Baresi chasing after it. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. Good claim. No margin for error there. River Plate needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Serginho picks it up out wide.
Substitution for River Plate. Number 14, Darwin Núñez. Number 18, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 21, Eucres. Number 9, Ronaldinho.
River Plate have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That's just playing it safe and simple. River Plate really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Davids. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Time and again they are repelled.
There will be 1 minute at a
1
time.
minute to add according to the board. Knocks it into space. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Baresi. And Zanetti. Mateus. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The less said about that pass, the better. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Batistuta. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Batistuta. Nouri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for goal! And that has been cleared. Looking for options for movement. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nouri is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And now they can clear their lines. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Zanetti gets it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The goal scored for Manchester United after 43 minutes is
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That has been knocked clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
River Plate can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Khan chooses to deal with it himself. That's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicked it back promptly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Khan gets it away. Nouri. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played towards the other side. White is always looking to play quality balls. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to pass it through. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The goal scorer for
Pullet
Manchester United.
duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Coming on the field.
We're looking at a
is
very different
number
game now.
9,
The command has been
Ronaldinho.
established.
A heavy challenge. Danger averted for now. River Plate still have the cards to affect this game. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Not the most convincing of passes. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Baresi getting this one clear. Nice sequence of passes, this. Spread it left. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Substitution for River Plate. Number 14.
And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Coming on the field. Number 21. Gyökeres. Number 10.
Great vision.
Messi.
Nicely aimed pass. This looks promising. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Gently done.
2 added minutes have been
Neatly
indicated.
clipped into space. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp, looking for the run. And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard. And that's a throw-in. Schneider. Van Bouten. Rijkaard. Raúl.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that is out of play. Rijkaard.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That is good strength. Great defending, strong and determined. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? That's a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
River Plate clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Khan with the clearance. Into the channel. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's with the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's a sharp little ball here. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Raúl, and that could set him on his way. Very nicely done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
The team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
River Plate really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nouri. Spread it left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is just caressing the ball. Ball driven towards the far post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, this looks sharp. No way through. And it's Snyder. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of...
John, surely! He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Simplicity itself.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Serginho. Can he get it through?
River Plate really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pass is coming off in quick succession.
Here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's made its way to him. De Bruyne.
There will be
Not too much to add on here,
time.
just a minute. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro gets it away. That's the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please join
Your
me
reflections
in
then, Jim.
all the best
I've
for
been in this
members of
position
our
myself,
fan club
and this will be
celebrating
difficult to
their
take.
wedding
They did
anniversary
everything
today.
right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positive...
Game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Rangers against River Plate.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pull it. Pull it. Good purposeful running this. Out to the right. Ardeguler. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Glory is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kubo is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Goulet probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
River Plate still without a single shot on target. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kante cuts it out. Pull it. And it's Schneider. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's beaten the last man. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Oh, super find. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
River Plate leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
River Plate really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Showing good feet. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rangers given another corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. River Plate have the chance to go the other way. He's one-on-one! It shapes to shoot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
River Plate are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Batistuta, and Batistuta! And he thumps it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. That could spell trouble. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. The ball has bounced loose now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Pull it. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Batistuta! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a sharp pass. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking tidy in possession here. Cannavaro is there to clear. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cannavaro, played out to the left flank. Baresi calmly anticipates. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will be 3
It's
minutes
made its way
added
to him.
time.
Baresi. Conte. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. River Plate can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very
Hello
smooth
everybody,
ride.
and please join me in wishing a happy